What are you doing with your hat on? It's like 65 degrees in here.
Well, I'm just getting in the mood to edit this Patagonia video. You know, that trip we took about 2.5 years ago.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Ooh, that was such a great trip. And yes, we are going to go back to making videos again. We wanted to do a little introduction to say, yay, we're back. We don't know how many videos long form we'll put out versus short form, but please enjoy our Patagonia video from
December 2022.
2.5 years ago. See you down the road. All right, guys, we're on a really awesome hike after 2 days on the Drake. Everybody's itching to get off the boat, and they've really built this as kind of a really hard hike to kind of weed out people that couldn't do this ground. It's really boggy, really mushy, and very slick in a lot of spots. There's no trail here. We're in Patagonia, although this was a surprise stop. So we were supposed to go to Garibaldi Glacier, and instead the Chilean pilot that came on board the boat to help guide through these channels said that this was a really cool spot. So we're going to do zodiacs for other people. Rhonda's knee was bothering her, so she's not out here, but which is probably a good thing. But it's amazing to be off the boat and actually go for a real hike. We're stopped at a very magnificent glacier. We're going to get out on the zodiacs, and we'll give you more information as we get it. Tastes like ice. Tastes just like ice. A bar way out here? What? Yeah, this is.
We miss you guys. You're all the time outside, so we say, okay, we need to be in the bar.
Okay, so we have hot chocolate, and of course Gunther can spike it for you if you like. But before we get into that fun stuff, would anyone like just hot chocolate? My kind of fun! Love it! Okay, so we can offer you the works, which is whatever he puts his hands on. We can set it up however you like. If you're brave, the works.
The works.
The works.
Okay.
The works.
All right.
Okay? Hey, good idea.
All right.
To the works.
Go. Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Hey, so what's it like to hike with 47 other people?
It's slow, just as you would expect it to be, but slow hiking can be fun.
We went to Hyatt Glacier this morning and that was fabulous, but right now we kind of pulled off to another spot. Expedition team came off, found a spot for us to go for walking, so we have 3 different groups. We're in the longer hiking group, which is just going to be barely a mile.
How was the hike?
Short.
We came to an impassable area that is river, rock. That's what exploring is, though. You just never know.
Hey, good morning. So what is a typical day like aboard a Lindblad ship? We've been on the ship for almost 2 weeks now, so we want to share kind of what a typical day is like. But you know, every day is a little different. Let's start with getting up in the morning. Well, typically we get up before other people, like around 6:30, and then we're going to head upstairs to go grab our coffee, because we need it. Alright, well, we're on the 4th deck, which has actually been really great for crossing the Drake Passage. So we had a lot of movement on the Drake. Now, you can be like Rhonda, who's going to take the elevator, which we rarely do, or we can go upstairs. Good. Let's see who can win. Damn it, she's beating me. Oh, 4 flights of stairs. All right, we are wearing masks in public areas. So we have had a couple of cases of COVID on board. We're being careful. Starting to catch my breath. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, thank you.
When I saw you, I said, oh, your coffee is ready.
You're very awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Hector, and he's awesome. Giovanni is the one that served us breakfast down there this morning, and then Laura is the hotel manager, and everybody is amazing, and that's one of the reasons to do this kind of a cruise is the level of service is over the top. So we're in Tapaya. We're actually in the library. Tapaya is the name of the restaurant that serves lighter fare for breakfast and lunch, and then we like to come up here to the library because, as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. We have a nice little view here, and there's usually not too many people, so it's a nice quiet spot. So kind of typically what happens, we travel overnight, and we maybe still be traveling in the morning to get to our destination for the day, or for at least half the day. Okay, after early bird breakfast is breakfast. So I typically just eat the early bird breakfast and don't have anything else. But if you didn't get enough during early bird, or you want to come up and have just a breakfast, Tapaya has a light breakfast, so oatmeal, breakfast shakes, let's see what else they have on the menu today, sweet waffles, and a chia pudding. Or you can go downstairs to 270, and they've got a full-on buffet breakfast down there.
In 15 minutes time, we will begin loading our penguins, followed by our terns, then skuas, then petrels.
So if you may just heard Cami call out for different groups, and I forget the order now, but we're third, we're the skuas. So at the very beginning of this trip, we got divided into different groups: penguins, petrels, skuas, and terns. And so they call out different groups by zodiac, so that's basically our zodiac groups, and then we kind of go down when they call us, so that we don't have 94 plus people down there all at once, and it keeps things a little bit more organized. So we'll be the third group to be called to get onto shore to see the elephant seals. We're going to Karakinka Natural Reserve, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get to shore.
I would like to welcome my skuas down to base camp.
That's us.
If you are in the penguins, terns, or skuas, please come on down.
time to go. It's slower this morning because Zodiac, or what it's called, it's about a 10-minute ride. All right, today we're having a real treat. Every day's been a treat, but typically we have a morning excursion and then an afternoon excursion, really depending on weather though, whether that all happens. We've had some high winds, but anyway, today is great. We're at Karakinka Natural Park, so this is actually protected by the Wildlife Conservation Society. Now, through fate, Goldman Sachs had acquired this land and then donated it to the Wildlife Conservation Society, and now they preserve it. There is elephant seals, condors, and albatross, and a few other animals that are really pretty awesome. You can hear around me. There's elephant seals right there. You may see a lot of garbage around though because of where the tides and the current runs, and they're developing a plan as we speak. A lot of us really wanted to help sort of pick up garbage, but we wouldn't really make a dent, and we've been informed that they really do have a management plan that they're working out in order to take care of it. But what a gorgeous, gorgeous area. They have the craziest sounds. Sadly, we have to go back. It's noon, time for lunch.
I would skip lunch to hang out here.
Yeah,
longer.
we'd skip lunch to hang out here longer. Kevin won't let us.
You know, maybe we could make an exception to the rule and 5 hours more out here, the ship would be gone, out of sight.
Ooh, we are all ready for lunch now, so we're gonna go probably up to Tapaya, up on the 8th floor, and have our lunch up there. You can also have lunch at 270, a little bit lighter fare up at Tapaya, but you know, they just have different menus basically. So we disinfected our boots, so I had a little clip of that. The reason we do that is because we don't want any mud or debris to be on the ship for later on for going to Antarctica, so they really try and keep seeds and stuff from actually getting invasive to being invasive to other areas. All right, well, lunch is over. We did a little shopping for a couple things from the gift shop. And the expedition leader, Peter, just came on the intercom thing, and the wind is whipping outside, and he says, so afternoon operations will not be happening. So what they do when that happens is they'll line up some presentations. So we'll go up to the ice lounge, or if we're not so inclined to go up to the ice lounge with other people, it's really cool. You can actually watch the presentations in your own room on the TV. Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock tonight. We've been just kind of lounging this afternoon, and I did watch one of the presentations on our screen instead of going upstairs, but we're going to go upstairs now. So this tends to be one of our, the adventures are the best part of the day, but the recap that we do at 6 or 6:15 every night is also a lot of fun. So we'll go up to the ice lounge, which is on deck 6. The naturalist usually gives some sort of small presentation over maybe something we've done that day, or maybe the last day or so. So it's a great way to recap. The bartender also usually has a specialty drink, but you can order whatever you want. One of the coolest things is that this ship has divers. They've got 2 divers and some remote controlled stuff that they take down there. So it's really cool, really, really cool that when we're doing stuff above the water, there's actually divers below the water that are capturing some really awesome sea life. So that's always a big highlight as to what we're not seeing, that they will show us what they saw. Let's go upstairs.
This is an early jazz, and it has tangerine, jasmine, Earl Grey, Aperol, and vodka.
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh.
All right.
All right, well, Giovanni is our very favorite waiter. We sit over here all the time.
Try not to drool.
No, don't drill.
So what happens after dinner? Well, it's totally up to you. If you're super lucky and you've gotten on the list and been selected, you could spend the night in an igloo. That's right, an igloo. We'll show you.
My days with endless wonder.
Oh, what are we doing?
And this, my friends, is the igloo. It is an unheated little 2-person place where they bed in it, and they leave you water, it has lights, you put hot water bottles in the bed to keep it warm. There is no other heat in there. Did I mention there is a little hot tub right outside and a sauna?
All right, these igloos, there's 2 of them on the back deck of deck 8, and they're really pretty cool. So you got mostly privacy. So you're looking out on the ceiling in the front, and no one else can see it here. So it's actually really, really cool. It's first come, first served, so you have to go to the reception and put your name down for that. And then hopefully you will get called to be able to do this. And there's some weird noises going on in here from the wind. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we're super excited to try this out tonight. We're kind of lucky it wasn't in Antarctica, where it was a heck of a lot colder. So we should actually be pretty comfortable in here tonight. All right, let's see how it goes.
This is pretty cool that we can actually be on a cruise ship and sleep under the sky in a dry spot with lots of creature comforts.
All right, well, I'm gonna turn the camera off and we are gonna go to sleep with the To the Wind. Look how beautiful this is. Good morning. Laura's already brought us some coffee. It's raining outside, so it's very atmospheric. Well, we slept really, really good last night. At least I did. I had earplugs in, but apparently there was a little party in the hot tub right out here that I completely slept through.
I woke up and then I went back to sleep.
So no lie, it was a little cold in here, but I was actually really warm in this bed. They've got the hot water bottles that we said last night, and yeah, I was actually hot a couple of times. So anyway, I highly recommend that if you like the sort of a little bit of a glamping experience with no heat, that definitely sign up for this, because the view out of the igloo front, you're surrounded on the other sides by frosted glass, so people can't look in, but you can definitely see out, and it is gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to tell you what we're doing inside here because it's dumping rain out. I don't think we're going to be able to do any much filming, but we'll try and take some photos. So there's this glacier over here behind us. They're getting the zodiacs out. It's dumping rain, like I said, and it's about 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we're going to go across this glacier, do like a 1.5 mile total hike, so about 3/4 there and back, and then get right up to the base of the glacier, which will be kind of cool. So we'll get all soaked. But it's all fun. It's an expedition. That's what we're here for.
We won't get totally soaked. It's just our pants, our rain pants are not really working right now. They're starting to fail, so
gotta get new ones.
We'll get wet.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning. We rolled into, I guess sailed into, or boated into Puerto Natales. So this is in Patagonia. It's a cute little town. They actually let us off the ship last night. We went for a walk around, and so it was really great to stretch our legs. But
fishing community.
Yeah, definitely tourism, definitely rental cars and tourism businesses and hostels, because this is a big place for people to come to if they want to go explore Patagonia from land. There's tons of hiking here, and the mountains are just gorgeous. So today this is our last hurrah, because tomorrow is the very last day of the trip. We are going to hop on buses this morning. There's a bunch of us that are on the hiker bus and other people that are on the non-hiker bus. So we're going to go all day. We're going to go to Torres del Paine, a national park. So super excited about that. All the guys just say how gorgeous it is. So yeah, we're psyched for that. So we're just getting ready right now.
Where will you go? Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our marks to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go and find your own way. I still see When we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when
Hey, so we've been hiking at Torres del Paine National Park. We're doing a 7-kilometer hike. Our big concern after hiking with large groups, I wouldn't really call them hiking, they were very stop and go and mostly stop. So we're a little worried before this hike.
This one wasn't too bad.
No, this one was great. Matter of fact, we were in the back because we kept stopping and taking photos. The place is absolutely gorgeous. So Puerto Natales, where we're at, like I said, is a big kind of stopping point for hikers and stuff. So this park is probably about an hour and a half or so from there, and tons of hiking opportunities. So basically we're hiking one way from one entrance to the other. Mountains are coming out.
East side to the west side.
East side of the
We
side.
are just at the end, but this is a gorgeous ending to this wonderful
Yeah, no
hike.
kidding.
See
Amazing.
a lot of dead.
Guanacos.
It's kind of a bit morose walking along this fence because it's just like bone pile.
There's a lot of bones. But fortunately, we've also seen some live guanacos.
Yes.
And they are similar to alpacas or llamas.
Just don't have wool out of them.
Yeah, no wool. That's right. That's kind of like the big
That's
difference
the
there.
big difference.
But anyway, hey, I'm going to turn the camera around because this is awesome. Woo!
gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
God, I'm exhausted.
What you been doing?
Oh my God, aren't you exhausted?
It's a long day.
It's a long 2 weeks.
We got up at 4 o'clock this morning so that we could have breakfast at 5 and leave here at 6 and drive all over town and all over this area. But it was awesome.
This whole time has been awesome. So we spent 16 days on the NG resolution, the National Geographic resolution. We're exhausted. We're ready to go home. But let me tell you, this trip has been amazing. And today, like Rhonda said, we got up so early so we can go to Torres del Paine National Park. And we did a 7-kilometer hike. Plus we hiked a little bit more after that. And then pretty much everybody crashed on the bus on the way back to the ship.
Yep. Well, I don't know about you, is I'm ready for the next adventure and to fly home tomorrow and to get away from these stinky shoes.
Know what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Seeing our puppies again.
Oh, I miss them too.
We're going to do a little bit of a race between the brothers. What we're going to do is you're going to not be able to use your arms or your legs. You just got to do the worm as best you can. And where you're going to go is actually, you're going to go this way. You're going to go that way. And the first person back to right here wins. Now, if you get tired, that's okay. You just need to sit down, relax, and then give us some... And they're going to need some encouragement. Are you guys ready? We're going to count them down starting from 3. Once we get to go, it's going to be 3, 2, 1, go. They can go. Are you two ready to go? Start your engines. Let's hear it. Okay, here we go. Everybody, 3, 2, 1, go! You guys could definitely go faster than that. Come on, who has the more willpower? Who do you guys think? Make some noise if you think Ben's gonna win. Ben's gonna win? What about Kyle? Kyle gonna win? You got this. Oh, he's taking a break. He's taking a break. He's taking a break. Oh, you guys look so good right now. Keep going, you got more, you're not even close to there, come on!